Hi there and welcome to another video. I am Raluca. Today I thought about doing a look that suits dark lip colors. So whether you want to go for black or a dark green like I did, or a dark purple or blue or whatever you like, I think this eye look is very versatile and it suits dark lip colors like these. It's also quite easy to do. I didn't use any eyeliner, so it's a simple, soft, smoky eye. So yeah, if you want to see how I did it, the tutorial is coming up. Alrighty, I'm gonna start with a little bit of face makeup. I'm gonna keep it on the lighter side, let's say. I'm using the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. This is in the shade 05.5. It's a light coverage skin tint, of course. And I'm just gonna apply it straight away without priming or anything like that. I do have my skincare on my face, so that's gonna be enough of a primer for today. I'm gonna do some initial spreading with my finger before going in with the beauty sponge. This is from Real Techniques. Oh well, concealer, it's gonna be from L'Oreal. It's the Infallible 24-hour More Than Concealer. And I'm just gonna apply a tiny dot in the inner portion of my under eyes, a bit on my lids because it's gonna serve as an eyeshadow base as well, and just a tiny bit here. This has a pretty high coverage, so you don't need a lot of it. A very nice drugstore option if you're looking for a high coverage concealer. I'm gonna use a brow pencil to contour my face. This one is from Maybelline. It's the Gimme Brow Volumizing Pencil in the shade 3. I've seen this trick a while ago, and when I want to contour I always use it, even though I don't contour all the time. But when I do, I use a brow pencil. Maybe because I don't have other contouring products. Could be that, but it's a nice trick as well. So I'll contour underneath my cheekbone, a little bit in the outer corner of my eye, kind of on my temples here, and on my jawline, and a bit underneath my nose. I will be using a Real Techniques setting brush. I like using this kind of a smaller brush for contouring. And I'm doing back and forth circular motions, blending it a bit upwards. I used a lot of it. I changed, this is a different brow pencil that I'm using nowadays. I need to know my products. Just take the sponge a bit, just to fade it a bit more, because I feel like this is a bit too much. I'm gonna use this Baby Got blush from Essence. I like the tone of it. Did I just break it? Probably, huh? Yeah, so it got... so it has a sponge on top, but I think it got stuck inside the lid. I'm not sure if I can get it out, but I'm not even gonna bother right now. I'm just gonna take a bit from there and apply it with my finger. I probably will have to use a tweezer or something. Let me switch to my brush to blend it out. I'm gonna apply some highlighter as well. This is from Maybelline. It's the Face Studio Strobing Stick. And I'm just gonna apply a tiny bit here on my cheekbone. This is a bit dark for me, so I'm not using a lot. But I'm just gonna blend it out with my finger, just to shine a bit more. The last step when doing my face makeup today is gonna be powdering my under eyes and my pores area. I'm just gonna pick a blending eyeshadow brush like this and pick up my powder, which is a combination of multiple powders. It's mostly that Revolution baking powder, whatever it's called, the one in the big jar. Very popular. So I'm just gonna stamp it on my under eyes and bring it down towards my pores. So by setting this area, really smooths out the skin. It blurs the pores, so you're gonna have an overall smoother finish. Just gonna use the leftover on my eyelid. And that's the face makeup. Now we're moving on to the more interesting part. So I did this soft smoky eye. I think it's very versatile. It works with a lot of lip colors, but especially dark unconventional ones in my opinion, because I've thought about it like that. Because it's cool tone, quite simple, it's not too overpowering, but at the same time it looks cool. For the look I use the Urban Decay Naked Wild West palette. This is a combination between warm tones and cool tones, but I'm gonna go for the cool tones in the palette, the gray and this lovely transition right here. And I'm gonna start with the transition actually, so it's gonna be this shade, sort of like a cool toned brown gray shade. And I am using an Essential Crease Brush from Real Techniques. So this is gonna go on the outer corner as well as in my crease. My bangs are getting a little too long and annoying. I have an appointment to cut my hair. I have to wait just a few more days. Anyway, so crease, outer corner, as well as in the outer part, I'm gonna bring it up and out. I'm taking a bit more of the shade and taking it all across my lower lid. This is gonna be the only color on my lower lash line. Then I'm gonna take a flat brush like that. This is a precision shader from Makeup Addiction, and I'm gonna pick up this light nude shade. This is gonna be my inner corner shade because I want to keep things matte, as well as my lid shade. So I'm gonna take it from the inner corner to the outer third of my lid. Kind of like that, just so I have a little bit of color on my lid as well. Then I'm gonna need a black pencil, like this. This is from Maybelline, and a pencil brush that I will use to smudge it. I'm pretty sure that you can do this with black eyeshadow as well. I do like the look of a pencil a bit more. I just think it looks a bit more intense than eyeshadow. So what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna place it on the outer corner of my eye. So it's gonna be thicker right in the outer corner and then a bit thinner until it reaches the middle of my lid, let's say. Then I'm gonna go straight to my pencil brush, because this, once the pencil dries, you won't be able to blend it out anymore. So you gotta move a bit quick. And I'm doing back and forth motions to really smudge this. And in my outer corner, I'm really bringing it up. So I'm smudging by going in circular motions and kind of pressing a little bit harder than I usually press on my brush. I'm gonna take it out a bit. Since I'm not doing a wing liner, I'm trying to create that same extended look with eyeshadow and a pencil. And I'm gonna take this dark gray in the palette and I'm gonna use a shading brush from Real Techniques. Dusting off the excess because I don't want it falling on my face. And I'm gonna stamp this above the pencil. This is gonna set the pencil, intensify it, as well as it's gonna help diffuse it a bit better. Because no matter how well I smudge the pencil, it's not gonna look as diffused as an eyeshadow does. But the combination of a pencil and an eyeshadow, I think it's very lovely. It looks very intense while also being blended. And again, I'm gonna go close to my lash line, and then in my outer corner, I'm really bringing this shade up and out. So I'm creating some sort of a, let's say, a little bit of a triangle shape here. And then going back to my transition, because I want to blend just a bit more. To make sure that this is very smoky and really well blended. I usually do smoky eyes by really going back and forth between the brushes. Now I didn't apply any additional dark gray, I'm just using whatever is left on the brush to diffuse things very well. And now that I was talking about pressure, the pressure is very light when I'm attempting to blend. I'm barely touching my skin with the brush. I am not gonna go for false lashes today because the focus is gonna be on the lips. So I'm gonna curl my lashes and apply some mascara. And today I'm gonna go for the Panorama mascara from L'Oreal. Starting from the base of my lashes, I like wiggling my brush left and right. So I coat the lashes really well into the product and then just combing them. I'm also gonna use it on the lower lashes. So the whole reason why I'm filming this video is this lipstick that I have from NYX. It's from their Smooth Whip range and it's in the shade Feelings. And it's a dark green lipstick, sort of teal green color. But first I'm gonna line my lips with a black pencil. I'm gonna use this pencil from Catrice. I could have used the Maybelline one. The same thing. This is a little bit drier. The Maybelline one is a bit creamier, so I think this would work better for lips. I'm gonna fill in the sides a bit, just so I can really blend that green shade. Same thing for my lower lip. So contouring and then filling in the side. Also kind of blending it with my finger. I'm not sure if that does something to the final look. So let's see, the Smooth Whip. This is my first time using it. I didn't even swatch this, so I have no idea how it's gonna go. Is it a bit shimmery? I think it just shines in the beginning, well, before it dries. That's fun. So that's the look. I think the eye look is very versatile, matte, smoky. It fits this kind of a lip color. You can also go for black or like dark colors in general, like dark purple or dark blue would be fun as well. Whatever you like. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was useful and inspiring, maybe for you to go a little bit bolder, maybe an inspiration for me as well, because usually my day-to-day makeup I stay in my safe zone, but I really like this. I'm gonna head out. I wish you an extraordinary day and I will see you next time. Bye!